My next speaker is Mariam Mamood. Mariam Mamood was, when I used to do summer camp at CMC, a couple of years, mashallah, she was a very good student at summer camp also. Yes, Mariam Mamood.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Mariam Mamood and I'm a freshman at Piscataway High School. And my topic is on sacrifices. However, I must start with time. Time is different. It's weird. As I'm standing up here, it feels really slow. However, as you're sitting over there, it's like I'm speaking really fast. But Ibn Abbas narrated that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that there are two blessings in which many people lose. Their health and the free time in doing good. But how could you relate your health? How could you relate good deeds and your time to a topic such as sacrifice? And maybe it's oblivious or it's a jigsaw puzzle. But the main sacrifice is time. And as I was researching this, it was really hard because I kept on getting answers such as sheep and cows and chicken biryani, and answers like Prophet Ibrahim sacrifice. But I wasn't looking for that. I was looking for a story such as when Umar radiallahu anhu first entered the Prophet's house, and his smile went to tears. Because as he looked around, he saw that the Prophet, he slept on a mat full of straws, in which you could see represented on his body. And his pillow was full of coarse leaves, which was marks shown on his face. And in one corner, he had basil, a bushel of basil, in which still had the mother stems on top of it. And in another corner was a lamp, which had no fuel and for no light or no heat. And then Umar, he said that the emperor of Qasr and Kisra of Persia and Rome had the finest foods, the most expensive clothing, and whatever they wanted, it was granted upon them. But the messenger of God, the best of all human beings, was sitting here, living like this, and the Prophet stood up, and he said, "Does not please you, Ya Umar, they will get in this temporary life and chuck it behind them, won't take them with it, but we have the hereafter." And what can we take away from this story? We could take away that the small actions that you do right now could benefit you in the afterlife. And I'm not saying, hey, let's go out our beds and start sleeping on straws. But let's do the little things, as such as maybe if you want new sneakers, why don't you use that money instead to get SAT prep classes in order to get more extra credits on your SAT scores? But humans want more, and it's inhumane to not want more. But think, is it really worth it? And inshallah, Allah will grant you more in the afterlife. And the second sacrifice that I have researched was really hard to describe because it was emotions. How the way you have to sacrifice your emotions in order to become a better person. An ayah was revealed after the battle of Uhud, saying, "So by the mercy of Allah, O Muhammad, you were lenient with them, and if you had been rude in speech and harsh in heart, they would have disbanded from you. So pardon them and ask them for forgiveness and consult them in the matter. And when you have decided, then rely upon Allah. Indeed, Allah loves those who rely upon Him." So giving up on the feelings of anger and hatred, and giving instead love and purity would make you such a better person, in which Prophet Muhammad had betrayed upon the battle of Uhud. And don't leave a seat which you are sitting in front of because the person behind you who you have a grudge with is empty because of hate. But instead smile and seek of forgiveness. Jazakallahu khairan.